Hey everyone, welcome to Adventure Aura. I am so excited to share with you my latest adventure. Bonjour from Paris. Hey everyone. Have you ever wished you could walk by the Seine River eating a croissant with the Eiffel Tower sparkling above you? Paris, the city of light, is calling your name. We'll explore famous places and hidden treasures, discovering the magic of Paris together. So grab your beret, pack your adventurous spirit, and let's jump into the top 10 things you absolutely can't miss in this charming city. Okay, let's start with the grand lady herself, the Eiffel Tower. This famous tower needs no introduction. Standing tall as a symbol of Paris for over 100 years, it's a must-see for anyone visiting for the first time. Now, the trick to conquering the Eiffel Tower is planning, especially if you want to avoid those super long lines. My advice? Book your tickets online ahead of time for a specific time slot. For the best experience, try to go up either early in the morning or later in the evening. You'll beat the crowds and get amazing views of the city bathed in the soft light of dawn or dusk. Sure, the second level has fantastic views, but for a truly unforgettable experience, spend a little extra for a ticket to the very top. It offers a unique experience of enjoying drinks with a stunning view of Paris. Next, we're diving into the world of art and history at the Louvre Museum. This huge palace-turned museum is home to some of the world's most famous works of art, including the mysterious Mona Lisa. Now I know what you're thinking. The Louvre? Isn't that just packed with tourists? And yes, it can get crowded, but with a little planning you can navigate the crowds and really appreciate the art. My recommendation? Check out the museum's website. They have these awesome themed itineraries that guide you through specific collections. Of course, no trip to the Louvre is complete without a peek at the Mona Lisa, but don't get stuck in the selfie craze. Take a moment to actually look at the painting, appreciate the small details, and then move on. Because the Louvre is so much more than just one painting. Pick a few sections or a specific theme that interests you, and enjoy the experience. Now let's trade the grand museums for the charming cobblestone streets of Montmartre. This historic neighborhood perched on a hilltop is like stepping back in time to the artistic Paris of the 1800s. As you wander through the narrow lanes, you'll see colorful buildings, ivy-covered walls, and smell the sweet scent of crepes in the air. Keep an eye out for street artists showing off their talents, from caricaturists to painters capturing the essence of Montmartre on canvas. The heart of Montmartre is the Place du Tertre, a lively square where artists set up their easels to paint portraits and sell their work. Walk up to the Basilique du Sacré-Cœur, the white-domed basilica that sits on top of the hill. From here, you'll have amazing panoramic views of Paris. And while you're in Montmartre, don't miss the chance to discover hidden gems like the Clos Montmartre, a secret vineyard tucked away behind the busy streets. Notre Dame Cathedral, a testament to time. No trip to Paris is complete without seeing Notre Dame Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture and a symbol of Paris for centuries. Even though it's currently being fixed up after the terrible fire in 2019, it's still an amazing sight to see. As you approach the cathedral, take a moment to admire its intricate facade. The iconic towers, the stained glass rose window, the gargoyles perched on the rooftops, each detail tells a story. While you can't currently go inside, just being near this architectural marvel is a moving experience. The square in front of Notre Dame is always bustling with activity. Take some time to wander around the Île de la Cité, the island where Notre Dame is located. Seine River cruise glide through the heart of Paris. Now, let's slow things down and experience Paris from a different view, the Seine River. A river cruise is a classic Parisian experience, and for good reason. As you float along the water, you'll see stunning views of some of the city's most famous landmarks. The Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, Notre Dame Cathedral, they all look even more magical from the river. You can choose from a variety of cruises, from daytime sightseeing tours to romantic evening cruises with dinner and live music. For a truly special occasion, consider booking a private cruise. Sit back, relax, and let the gentle rocking of the boat put you in a state of Parisian bliss. Champs-Élysées and Arc de Triomphe, strolling and soaring, get ready to walk down the most famous avenue in the world, the Champs-Élysées. This grand boulevard stretching from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe is a feast for the senses. You'll find everything here, from fancy boutiques and flagship stores to theaters, cinemas, and world-famous restaurants. Even if you don't plan on buying anything, it's fun to window shop and soak in the lively atmosphere. Now, the Champs-Élysées can get crowded, especially during tourist season. For a more local experience, I recommend visiting early in the morning when the shops are just opening and the streets are less crowded. At the end of the Champs-Élysées stands the majestic Arc de Triomphe, a monument to French military victories. For stunning panoramic views of the city, climb to the top of the arch. Palace of Versailles, a royal escape. Let's take a day trip from the busy city center to the opulent Palace of Versailles, the former home of French kings and a testament to the extravagance of the French monarchy. As you wander through the palace's lavishly decorated rooms, you'll be transported back to the time of Louis XIV, the Sun King. The Hall of Mirrors, the Royal Chapel, the Queen's Bedchamber, each room is more opulent than the last. But the true highlight of Versailles is its gardens. Designed by the famous landscape architect André Lenotre, these sprawling gardens are a masterpiece of French formal garden design. Take your time to stroll through the perfectly manicured lawns, admire the sparkling fountains, and get lost in the hedge maze. To make the most of your visit, consider joining a guided tour. After a day of exploring grand palaces and museums, it's time to unwind at the Luxembourg Gardens, a beloved green oasis in the heart of Paris. These formal gardens are a favorite spot for locals and tourists alike to relax, picnic, and soak in the Parisian ambiance. Stroll through the tree-lined paths, admire the colorful flower beds, and find a shady spot to enjoy a baguette and some cheese. One of the things I love most about the Luxembourg Gardens is its lively atmosphere. You'll see children sailing toy boats in the pond, couples cuddling on benches, and friends enjoying a game of pétanque. Be sure to check out the Medici Fountain, a hidden gem tucked away in a corner of the gardens. The Luxembourg Gardens truly offer something for everyone. Prepare to be dazzled by Sainte-Chapelle, a hidden gem on the Ile de la Cité that often gets overlooked by visitors. This stunning chapel, built in the 13th century, is famous for its breathtaking stained glass windows. As sunlight streams through the vibrant glass, it creates a kaleidoscope of colors that illuminate the interior, truly a sight to behold. Take your time to admire the intricate details of the windows, which depict scenes from the Bible. The sheer scale and craftsmanship of these stained glass masterpieces are truly awe-inspiring. While the stained glass windows are the main attraction, don't overlook the rest of the chapel's interior. To beat the crowds, I recommend visiting Sainte-Chapelle early in the morning or later in the afternoon. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds, because no trip to Paris is complete without experiencing the city's legendary food scene. From Michelin-starred restaurants to cozy cafes, Paris offers a culinary adventure for every taste and budget. Let's start with some classic French dishes that you absolutely have to try. Indulge in a perfectly cooked steak frites, savor the rich flavors of coq au vin, or treat yourself to a decadent chocolate mousse. But don't be afraid to venture beyond the classics. Paris is home to a diverse culinary scene, with influences from all over the world. Explore the trendy Marais district for innovative fusion cuisine, or head to the Latin Quarter for traditional crepes and cider. One of my favorite things about dining in Paris is the emphasis on fresh, high-quality ingredients. And don't forget about the pastries. Paris is a pastry lover's paradise, with bakeries on practically every corner. Well, there you have it. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-do experiences in Paris. From iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre Museum to hidden gems like Sainte-Chapelle and the Luxembourg Gardens, Paris has something to offer every traveler. I hope this video has inspired you to book your own Parisian adventure. Until next time, bon voyage. If you want more travel tips or want to see my adventures, like and subscribe. See you next time.